Psychologist in the Gabriel Hall trial claims the 22-year-old experienced trauma throughout his life. Good evening, I'm Zach Summers. Thanks for joining us. A jury, of course, found Hall guilty of capital murder more than 2 weeks ago. The question now is whether he'll spend the rest of his life in prison or be sentenced to death by lethal injection. KAGS News reporter Alexander Bush is live outside the Brazos County Courthouse and has more on the start of week 3 of the punishment phase. Alex?
Zach, today the courtroom heard from 2 psychologists about what they say is the trauma Gabriel Hall experienced throughout every single developmental stage of his life. They described his childhood growing up in the slums, being in poverty, and witnessing and being abused. They also talked about him being abandoned and then eventually adopted by the Halls, who they claim did not provide him with the emotional help he needed, and even added to that trauma. One of the psychologists, Dr. Brahms, says this accumulated into a young man whose brain was broken, his spirit was broken, his heart was broken, and this is how he was functioning at the age of 18 when the events occurred. The other psychologist said that Gabriel Hall coped with the trauma by disconnecting both physically and emotionally. Throughout the week, we will continue to hear witnesses from the defense. The last witness should take the stand on Monday, and then the final arguments should take place next Tuesday. For now, live at the Brazos County Courthouse, Alexandra Bush, back to you in the studio.